Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How are we this fine Saturday evening? So, as I click all the buttons, here we are. We're at Suzuka. And after last week, still a little bit sore maybe. However, we are not playing the what if game. So, as we are not playing the what if game, let's take a quick look and see how many we recognise. There is also one thing I want to highlight before we start any racing, and that is throughout the week there has been no balance of power applied to the practice session. Come this morning, I had some insider information. Thank you very much, John74, for said insider information. That BOP was now live on the SimiCube Endurance. At first, I thought he was talking complete and utter gibberish and insanity because, well, there'd been no balance of power all week. I jump into the car for my Saturday practice session, and lo and behold, there is been a balance of power adjustment. So, for us, we have got 98% fuel, which means we're starting with 108 litres, not 110 litres. Not a huge issue. Car's a little bit lighter. Might have to work a little bit harder to extend. Fine. The other thing for the McLaren is we have a 0.25% power drop. Cool. Took the car out. Really consistent lap times this afternoon. Quite happy with it. I'm happy. The interesting thing is what has happened to some of the other cars. Most notably, the two of the Meta cars. So, the Mustang has got a 10 kilo weight penalty. It has got a power reduction as well. Give me 2 seconds and I'll bring the information up so I can be 100% on it. So, yes, Mustang has a 10 kilo weight penalty, a minus 2% power adjust, and it keeps all its fuel. The Aston Martin also has a 10 kilo weight penalty. %2 power adjust and 98% of its fuel. Good evening, Steve. The other two cars, interestingly, which have had a weight penalty adjustment, is the Audi and the Lamborghini, both getting 5 kilos. Hey, Chris. Now, this is really interesting because one of the things I noticed during the week was the Lamborghini was really strong on its brakes coming into some of the big stops. So, what this means is in my practice session, with the initial bop applied, the amount of Mustangs and Aston Martins dropped. And by dropped, I mean statistically dropped. I saw maybe 2 or 3 in my practice session this afternoon. Hey, Jim. So, it's really quite interesting how this initial bop for the Suzuka 1000 has changed the grid. One of the strongest cars on the grid at the moment, believe it or not, is the Corvette. Really, really interesting. And next important bit of work is to have a look at teams, see who we recognise. So far, don't recognise anyone. Obviously, we have a THLF, Western Europe this week. Snake Oil, we've seen them before. That's a name we recognise. I'm pretty sure I recognise Deaf Unicorns, because how would you forget that? That's a new team name I've not spotted before. Group B Corsa, we see them quite regularly. Send It Squad, I think we've seen them before. And a Cube Racing. So we haven't got John this week. I do not see Norfolk and Chance, which is a bit of a shame because we do like John. The next thing of note is, while I have not done any low fuel running, only high fuel, my practice session this afternoon was pretty consistent between the 59.2s and the 59.6s. So if we take... I hope so, Steve. I do. However, I think from this afternoon's run, the fact that we was really quite consistent is a good thing. We have been in the 58s during the week. That was a 58.8. And although we did pick up a 1X on the exit of 130R, it was so on the edge. It's barely even recognisable as I gained any time from it. So I can get down into the 58s. That was on the last lap of a stint, so the car was light on fuel. Tyres were about 75% on the front end. So I think we're going to be okay. I think we've got to aim inside the top 20. I'm not sure if top 10 is on the cards. All we can do is see what happens. The big thing, of course, is next weekend is the Suzuka 1000. Which, of course, me and John will be doing. Whether we do the 7 AM slot or the midday slot, we haven't decided yet. So, in reality, we have 2 weeks of Suzuka. So by the end of it, I should know it pretty damn well. So prediction is we're going to be somewhere inside 50 to 58. I just can't assume where I would have qualified. Of course, I need to put my race setup on. Panic. Thank you, Secret Squirrel. You, as always, honour me with your presence and your support. We are not expecting any rain. Yeah, he always makes me smile as well. It's such a call back that only the people of our sort of age would have any idea who he is. Car straight turned off. Looks like we've got 5 extra places on last week. So, 2.4k strength of field starting the race. We're going to be starting P52. It looks like, horrifically, I am the only starter from the pits. And I think, ideally, as they approach final chicane, that's where we want to be getting the car started. The gloves are on. Weird countdown. There we go.
Each car is in.
Thank you, Steve. Much appreciate it and always needed.
Green, green, green.
We have 10 seconds. So we're going to have some work to do. Are you more aligned to the Morocco mole, are you, Chris? Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Oh, I do love Danger Mouse and a bit of Penfold. Oh, very cold tyres. And a lot of work to do to start the race. Oh, it just didn't want to rotate in then.
Man, you're really going to go win a lap one, buddy. Go for it.
Once the car is up to temperature, we will be able to take 130R flat. We just can't do it yet.
You've got a slow car on the right.
First of our freebies is a DNF. We are, of course, doing what we do every week and slowly bringing the car in. We don't rush in these first few laps. We let the car come to us. Yep, we haven't had many freebies yet. Definitely less than we had on the first lap last week. So
Got a slow car
And
on
the
the
field is still so bunched up.
left. Car on the right.
there's another freebie.
2.066.
At the minute we are being quite gentle with the car, we're not overly using it.
Got a slow car on the left. Got a slow car on the right. The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap. 59.33.
Yeah, it's very easy to get things wrong at Degner and in Spoon, surprisingly. So that's us into the top 50.
1.469.
So we're making up space positions now.
The car behind you is pitting.
And we're still leaving time on the table.
Car in P1, just hit the fastest lap, 58.989. Zero 0.372. That was your fastest lap of the session. Slow car ahead. Go left.
I'm just using these guys a little bit for a little bit of fuel saving on the entry to some of the bigger stops at the moment.
Car stopped ahead. Be careful.
Hold your brakes there.
Yellow flag.
Right side. Clear. One 0.559. Got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Two in front has cost us a little bit of time on this lap, probably around a second so far.
The leader just did a 59.037. Car stopped ahead. Be careful.
But we will, of course, take an extra freebie.
One 0.551. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear.
Was that my fault? Possibly. Was it in reality? No. The car was there, I was there, he knew I was there, he turned in.
You've got a slow car on the left. You've got a slow car on the left.
Yeah, no, it was not my fault at all, and I know that.
The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap, 58.791. You've got a slow car on the left.
Will I stress over that one? Not one bit.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Zero point 93.
That was P54, so it wasn't a freebie.
0.832. You've got a slow car on the left. Car stopped on the left. Go right.
Ollie.
I was not in a position to make the same move that I made on the other guy because I wasn't far enough alongside him. The hairpin is probably my weakest corner on track. I've not been able to resolve that all week. That's save that rather sharpishly, which will cost me time all the way down in towards 130R.
.28.
Oh, just had to catch the rear, it slipped on me again. Couple of mistakes across the last couple of laps. What we need to do, we need to settle down. We're making good progress at a track which is typically very difficult to overtake at.
Car stopped ahead, be careful. You've got a slow car on the left.
Oh, hello. And like that, we've already caught back up to Alvaro in the ATR McLaren.
.39. The leader just did a 58.875. The car in P4 just hit the fastest lap, 58.75. Zero point 54.
Very tricky to make the overtake here. We need to be pushing, keeping on the back of him so that he makes a mistake. We are similarly rated. But as you can see, I definitely have more pace to give. Just from here.
Car stopped on the left.
We had a better exit that time, but he's also got a good strong toe down here into 130R.
Zero point 418. 0.728.
Very much a game of chicken, this one. Chicken, chess, checkers. We'll go with checkers. He's gone wide.
Car on the right. Still left. Keep to the left.
Big accident
Clear on
up
the
in
right.
front. Big accident up in front.
Car on the right. Keep to the left. Clear. Zero point 986.
Cheers, Jim. Definitely a lot of work went into that one, setting that up for a few laps.
There's an incident ahead. We've got a slow car on the right.
Right then, guys, how's the race progressing so far, do you think? We need to tidy up the mistakes and we need to start moving forwards, but as I said earlier, it is a little bit tricky round Suzuka. We may have to run on this guy. Yeah, I think we'll have to run on him.
Car on the left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Right, and we now have
0.6.
3 seconds to Lars in front, P35. Yep, can confirm. They're all pointed in the right direction, all attached to the concrete still. Works for me. Engine hasn't come round to see the front of the car. Shiny sides up, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think in that group, we saved ourselves enough to go for 30 laps instead of 29. So that may well pay us dividends.
.904. That was your fastest lap of the session. The leader just did a 59.23. .731. That was your fastest lap of the session. The car behind has gone off.
We've got the gap down to 2.5 seconds to last.
59.755.
Starting to approach another group of cars. That cost me a bit of
Good save,
time.
Nicola.
.496. That was your fastest lap of the session.
A little bit down on this lap. Didn't have a great spoon curve this time round. Could have done with a better lap that time round, but it's okay. We've still got this pack in front of us, and they're not getting anywhere further ahead. If anything, we are still closing in onto them. Little bit of understeer there. Just a sign that I need to slow the car down a little bit more.
Thank you.
Ideally, we want to be maintaining our speed inside the 59s at the minute.
.792.
So Diego Lopez has been overtaken by Lars. Yep. By Lars. And we have a yellow flag, so a little bit of additional caution. We don't know where they are. They're right. There we go. That was a back marker, so it's no extra places gained. But we're up to P34 now.
Thank you for stopping to that white and blue Lamborghini.
Oh, it's going to be right on the edge. I could do with getting back into these guys' toe.
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, it's all about to get very feisty up in front of me. So we're going to sit back and pick up any pieces that we can out of this. Brown. I think we did pick up a place though. Yep, we did. Now P33. But now we have a Sakura painted Aston Martin for company.
The leader just did a 59.28.
Really had to back out of everything then. That was very messy. Trying to make sure we didn't pick up Ali in front of us. He's a back marker. Oof. Yeah, exactly.
2.734.
We just want to get back onto the pack again now. Pit stops are in the window. I think we've just fell outside of being able to do the 30 laps, so we could do with sitting with this group for a couple of laps for the final 3 laps of this stint. 3 or 4 laps if we can make it. I also just need to keep half an eye on Justin Bassett behind.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're going to get 30. It's just recalculated down to 5 laps. It was showing 3.
$59.938. Right side. Clear.
Cost me a bit of time, that one has. That allowed Justin a huge lap to catch up on.
6-3, left side, still there. Keep to the right, clear. Right side. Keep to the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. You've got a slow car on the left. 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 Go right. There's an incident behind.
Cheers, Jim.
There's an incident behind.
Yeah, no pressure behind now. They've gave me a little gap.
0.515. We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end.
Well, we're not going to make it to the end of the race, Jim. That's just absolute insanity to even contemplate.
.793.
So we have approached Group B cursor.
Leaders pitting now. Leaders pitting now.
We're definitely going to have
You
to
have
pit.
about one lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Pit box in 2, 1. Right here.
Damn, we did have to have a pit box next to each other. I can't see.
Whew. Well, that was a first stint. we will be taking on 108 litres of fuel, which is a little bit less than normal.
That's it, go.
Oh no, 107.8. That's worth paying attention
Leaders pitting
to.
now. Leaders pitting now.
Let's just remind ourselves on the car, we're going to have cold tyres. She's going to be heavy. Yep. And there's going to be very little in the way of grip. So same rules apply. Let's be gentle to her. Yep, heavy car, cold tyres. Hopefully it never goes the other way round, heavy tyres, cold car. I'm not quite sure how I would deal with that one. We've got a 3-second gap out to Pavel, who's also on their outlap. So we've also got cold car, heavy tyres. Yep, that's going to be the one for the night. And we are definitely quicker than Sebastian in front. Yeah, brakes have also cooled a little bit.
The car in front is pitting. 0.176. The car behind you is pitting. Slow car ahead. There's an incident ahead. Got a slow car on the right. Leaders pitting now.
That's a freebie.
Leaders pitting now.
As you may have all seen when I was chatting to Damien, if you was watching his stream this morning, with the McLaren and my driving style, it typically takes me 5 laps to get the tyres up to temperature and providing grip.
Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Still left. Clear. The car in front is pitting. .96.
So as the first pit stops, I start working themselves out. We are now up to P24, which was great considering we was P58 at one point in this race, i.e. when we came out the pits. There's still 2 hours to play for and plenty of more time. And that works both for and against us.
Zero point 306.
As soon as we've got the car up to temperature, we'll have to start unleashing, my God, in words, some of the pace. See if we can get onto the back of P23 in front of us. Then work our way through that group, which will take us up into P20, I believe. Yep. Just got Degner 2 a little bit wrong, but it's okay. I've punished quite a few people for that little mistake on the exit of Spoon. I don't want to start doing it myself. Oh, I've gone deep that time. That'll cost me a huge chunk of time on the run down into the start-finish straight.
0.227.
We just need to settle down a little bit because we're making mistakes. We have our target lap time. Let's try to make sure we maintain it. We've got a 3-second gap behind us and a 4-second gap in front of us. There is absolutely no need to be making mistakes through pressure.
59.898.
Right. Looking at that, I was the fastest person on track, or at least one of them.
Sorry.
The leader just did a 0.684. .812. 59.643. .478. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, very nice, Steve. How's that going? Is it helping at all? I keep looking at the butt kickers to try to give some sensation for the rear, back of my rig, but I've never quite pulled the trigger on them. I've had them in a cart a few times, but never quite gone, yeah, I'll do it.
Right side. Stay on the left.
Come on,
To the
dude.
left.
Good.
Clear.
Whew.
.623.
I mean, as long as you're convinced that you've got a better understanding of where your grip is in the corners, then that's all that matters, even if it's placebo effect. As long as you feel like you found an improvement from it, then it's money well spent. And one of these days, I will take the butt kickers It's like I'm sure I drive quicker and better when I'm wearing my gloves than I do when I don't put my gloves on. I'm convinced of it. However, there is actually no difference. And if you are looking for a pair of gloves, I have a pair from Abruzzi, which Chris will approve of, I'm sure. And they're really good.
Why?
Mike has got past Roberts.
Car stopped ahead, be careful.
Yellow flag.
Slow car on the left.
Oh,
Go left.
that was a lot of mess.
59.225. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car on the right.
So we're now into P21.
The leader just did a 59.204.
Oh, sun's coming out a little bit. So that'll be the track temperature coming up a little bit. So we'll keep an eye over that over the next few laps. Because the track temperature has actually been pretty cool all week.
.133. The car behind you is pitting.
So what races you been running this week, Steve? To get your haptic pad dialed in?
Got a slow car on the right. Go left. There's an incident ahead.
We'll take that. P19. So we're now into the top 20. P19 from P58. Yep. You doing tomorrow's NEC? Nice. I'm sure I caught you watching Damo and Knox NEC today. Some interesting racing for the boys.
Zero point 071.
Robert's pushing really hard in front. He's got a mistake in him. Yeah, it did look a very tough top split race, but at the same time, that looked like there was a lot of racing that you would not expect from a top split. If that makes sense. I thought the racing, the actual driving standards sometimes weren't particularly great, and that wouldn't be what I'd expect in top split.
Zero point 043.
Cost me quite a bit of time, this guy in front at the minute. And it's very clear he is pushing. Pavel's been able to close the gap back down to 3 seconds. Zero point 004.
4. $59.842.
There's a big mistake coming from him soon. Just had to back out the throttle a little bit then. Just had a little bit of over rotation on the rear. $0.346. Big snap there. Whew.
The leader just did a 59.639. You've got a slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead. Go left. .53. .224.
Oh, have I got the run this time? Maybe.
Right side. Still left.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
Clear on the
done.
right.
He's like, I'm done. I've had enough.
.919.
Yeah. So far, a lot of respect in this lobby.
Got some bad blocking 35.
$69.567.
Big catch then. Big catch. Code Brown. Whew.
$0.934.
Two wheels. Did you see that? That's insane.
59.927.
Whoa!
Car on the right. Keep to the left. Stay on the left. Clear. Car on the left. Still left. The leader just did a 59.099. Still left. Clear on the left. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Five laps will take me up to lap 59 of 89. Ooh. We're probably going to have to save some fuel in the final lap, in the final stint.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds. Zero 0.653.
That was some quite a rejoin there, Dakota. Blimey.
Was it a good one, was it? Gap to Keenan is 3 seconds. The gap to Joan is 4.2. Now, we've raced with Joan before, so we know Joan, we don't know Keenan. Ooh, horrible, Ian. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Behave.
Nine point seven eight nine.
Thank you, Pavel.
$59.454. Leaders pitting now. We're almost out of fuel. It might not make it to the end.
We will be pitting on the next lap.
9.512. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Leaders pitting now. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Leaders pitting now.
So we will be pitting this lap.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 3 seconds. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Pit box in 2, 1. Right here.
So 1078.
Got no wings, Sebastian.
That's it, go.
Normal rules apply. Heavy car, cold tyres, cold brakes. We've got a nice 4-second gap behind us, so we don't need to worry about it. We do what we always do. We bring the tyres in. Yes, we do need a bit of a fuel save this stint. We're going to be short about 2 litres, 2 laps of fuel again. If we don't,
The car in front is pitting.
we need to target about 3.5 litres a lap average usage.
0.755. The car behind is pitting. Leader's pitting now. The leader just did a 59.255. Right side. Still left. Clear on the right. The car in front is pitting. Fueling up now should get us to the finish. .804. Leader's pitting now. pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.3 seconds. The car in front is pitting. 0.399. Right side. Clear. Zero point 0.29.
Oh, I could do with my cheering squad, Nick, to be honest. So, we did our normal pit start. We was actually the only person who did a pit stop, so came out of the pits in P58, 10 seconds down on P57. We are now P13. So far, we are doing really quite well. And I just want to say, Nick, you have drove that TCR phenomenally all season. I know how much you have worked at it over the season, and huge respect to you for doing so. Well done.
0.493.
I was a little over target that last lap. I need to bring my fuel usage down a little bit more still. I was only a little bit over target though, so it's not massive, but we were still over target. Yes, we've just boxed. We're in our final stint. We need to save about 3 litres of fuel. Ideally, we need to hit our target of about 3.5 litres per lap we need to use to be safe.
Zero point zero 0.047.
Taking the hairpin here. Take it, go, go.
Oh, hello. That was a little deep. James Horn behind, he's pushing quite a lot. So what we might do, we might just get onto the back of him, let him through, get onto the back of him, and as long as he keeps up a decent pace, we'll use him for a tow and save some fuel.
Zero point 0.59. The leader just did a 0.311. 59.828.
This is one of the hardest things I am doing, because I'm trying to maintain my pace while saving fuel, and the concentration is ridiculous.
Nine point 654.
It's not what I wanted, but hey, we can afford a little mistake like that every now and again. Just can't have many more of them. The other thing this is doing is forcing me to concentrate on one of the things I know I need to work on.
Car on the right, clear. Zero point 231.
Which is the way I overlap the brake and throttle when I'm coming off the throttle for corners.
Thanks, Martin.
.901. Leaders pitting now.
Hey Damo, how are you and the family? Hopefully you've got me on the big screen in the living room. No? That's disappointing, buddy.
Leaders pitting now.
Fajitas, very nice. .947. Where was our invite, Nick? I mean, that's fair enough then, Nick. But if it wasn't at your house, why was you cooking? The mysteries. Cheers, Damo.
.874.
Clearly they They only think I deserve 3 likes, Damo.
The leader just did a 59.423.
I mean, what more can I do? Just meatball up in front. P3. I would do a little party, but I'm a little bit preoccupied. But thank you, Jim.
Zero point 076.
Taking the hairpin.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 9.1 seconds.
you.
59.905. Go left.
That's because you know you are going to get some interesting events when you're watching me, Nick.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 7.5 seconds.
I've got just under 5 seconds behind me and 7 seconds ahead, so I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with my fuel saving for a little bit. See if we can make sure we're going to do it. So I don't like how that is not yet green. I mean, we are right on the cusp at the minute. I mean, we've got, what, 14 laps of fuel on board. We're on lap 75 of, oh God, what's that going to be, 90? So we need one more lap of fuel. And I can't count on P1 lapping me because I believe I'm still on the lead lap. Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down. Saving a lot of fuel, or is slow, not sure which. We're now below target, so we just need to keep this up. We're giving ourselves some time to get it down. And hopefully we can save a bit of fuel off them by using their toe a little bit. Just keep an eye on Keenan in P13. If he starts getting within 2 seconds of me, I'll have to adjust my fuel usage. But for now, however, we are running P12 when we started in the pits, came out in P58 and was 10 seconds behind P57. So I would say, on that basis, so far so good. 11 laps of fuel.
0.258. The leader just did a 59.789. The car in T3 just hit the fastest lap, 58.746.
Well, P3 isn't saving any fuel, clearly. Yeah, I thought I might. .037. It's very clear where I'm quicker than these two. And I can't use that.
Car on the right. Clear.
Thank you, Leon.
No, slow him down, Leon.
Yeah.
.125.
I'm gonna give it to you in the hairpin. Still trying to feel safe.
Car on the right. Clear.
Cheers, Dakota.
From them.
Big slide then.
One point 182 through the top 10.
Same thing here, Keenan. Taking the hairpin.
Alrighty, thank you.
Now I'm starting to get stressed. Yeah, it's giving away positions like the can do. Saying that, we're also really short on fuel.
Zero point 024. 59.854. Leaders pitting now.
I don't know if that's good for us or not, that the leader's pitting.
Taking the hairpin one car.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be something along them lines.
The car in front is pitting. The car in front is pitting. 0.429.
Thank you.
It's going well. Keep at it. The leader just did a 21.463. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Oh, that is right on the nose. We need more.
Zero point 269. 0.32.
We was green for a minute then, and now it says I need another 4 litres. Impossible. What's going on, guys? I need to know. Do I need to pit? I need to pit, guys. God damn it. And I've just made a mistake while thinking about that. No. And a lot more conservatively, he's going to lose me a couple of places anyway. Oh, hang on.
1.775.
Oh, this is right on the nose. It doesn't know what I need to do. I don't know what I need to do here. Well, we're on lap 87 of 89, and it's all going to come down to whether we get the white flag when we come across the line next time. If we don't, we're going to have to pit. If we do, we're okay.
We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end. The car in front is pitting. The car in front is pitting. .499.
We're going to have to pit at the end of this lap, guys. If we're not on white flag, we can't do it.
Gaining on the car in front. The gap is 4.5 seconds.
P13 it looks like, guys. I just needed one more lap. I just needed one more lap.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Brake stay. Hold your line. Clear. Pit box in 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, I forgot to turn off tyres. No. No.
Passing here. Go. Go, go, go.
That's it, go. We're almost out of fuel. We may not make it to the end.
Thought that was going to be the white flag. Passing here, BMW. Go. Go, go, go.
Car on the left. Clear. The leader is coming up on you. They're not our fight. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2 seconds. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. White flag, 1 more lap to go. Keep going.
I know they
You're pulling away from the car behind.
underfueled me as well. I'm aware.
Seconds.
Good race, enjoyed that.
Oh, that hurts.
There's the flag, it's over. We'll get him next time.
Ah. P14. Yeah, still a decent result. I'm not upset over that. I did everything I possibly could do then. And there was nothing more I could do. Except for turn the tyres off. So we came in P14. We've maxed out our safety rating, and with a 51 I rating increase, that takes us to over 2,500 now. So, end of the day, there is no complaints from me. We took 120 championship points. Just what could have been if we'd had that one extra lap of fuel. That's all we needed. One extra lap of fuel. I'm playing the what if game of what if I had saved that one extra lap of fuel in stint 2 instead of pushing through stint 2 and taking it to 29. No, you will not play the what if game, Ian. You will take Solstice that you would have finished P9. You had really good pace. You saved fuel like an absolute demon. And you still managed to finish essentially on the lead lap. We started in P58. So there's no what ifs here. We did the very best we could do. And most importantly, we need to see where we are in relation to this man. Oh, that is the closest me and John have ever been. And that we will take. So what that really lines us up for is the next time I'm on track will be with John for the Suzuka 1000. So we've had a really good practice tonight. We know what we need to do. What car we're in? I think we will be changing the car up. I don't think we're in the going to be in the McLaren. But I will keep what we are doing car-wise. So that I'm going to take as a positive. I know what I can do. I know, given a 6-hour race, we could have finished on the podium if we had kept that sort of pace and managed to do some saving, P5 or a podium would have been on the cards. We had a great pace. So, where last week I was hurt, this week I'm not. I'm unhappy because I just want to break that top 10, and every time we're about to do it, the math falls to pieces. But next week we're with John, so we can do it. We can break this. We can break into the top 10. So, what I want you to do, as soon as I drop what session we're running in, we'll know probably Friday morning. I'll know what session we're running in. Make sure you get yourselves ready for this, because this is the one me and John are doing. We are going to crack it. And it's going to be at the Suzuka 1000. So, until next week, I am going to say, as always, thank you so very much for joining me and putting up with my insanity for 3 hours of your lives. I really do appreciate it. So, all I'm going to ask is you have a good week, you take care, you be kind, and I'll see you in the next one. So until then, take it nice and easy, folks, and good night.